Sweet Oak River Oasis canoe rental business could not survive.
"I'm buying it," Clancy said, giving them a triumphant look. "I know you'll want it, but you won't be able to afford it with riverfront land going for $20,000 an acre. Since I'm in a good mood, I'm offering a consolation prize. Today only. I'm giving you $3,000 just for goodwill if you don't bother Ed."
He held out a check.
"You know damn well that Ed will sell to me," Ruby said. "That's why you're trying to buy us off."
"Everybody knows Ed's in love with you, Ruby, but I offered him $700,000. Cash. What can you afford? $500,000? $6? No man's gonna let love interfere with that much profit."
Tulsa swallowed hard. Ruby looked aghast.
"So take my $3,000 and be grateful."
Clancy adjusted his side mirror.
"You're wrong, Rupert," Ruby said. "As usual, Ed will sell to us."
"Oh? You have $700,000 cash, do you?"
"Maybe not," Ruby said, "but we have a bank."
"To get a loan to buy Ed's place, I imagine you'd have to put your own up as collateral."
Clancy held out the check.
"Take it. You'll save yourselves a world of trouble."
Tulsa bristled. What kind of trouble?
"Oh, you know, this and that."
Tulsa stepped closer. The dogs snarled. "Are you threatening us?" she said.
"I'm just saying, things happen."
Clancy snapped his fingers. The dogs fell silent. Tulsa snatched the check from Clancy's hand and ripped it in two. "Just so you know," Tulsa said, stance wide, "if you do anything to mess with us, I guarantee you'll regret it." She wadded the ripped check into a ball and tossed it into the cab. Clancy blew another bubble, then popped it. He held up the balled check and looked bemused.
"You should both be downright grateful for my generosity. But if you don't want a free $3,000, I'll just head on over to my bank and have them prepare the check for Ed. Good day, ladies."
Clancy drove slowly up the hill, gravel popping under the tires of his pickup. Tulsa's arms hung limp at her sides. Ruby appeared lost in thought, but after a few moments she whirled to face the house.
"I'll call Ed," she said. "Give me some privacy."
Tulsa hadn't seen Ruby move that fast in a while. She took long, hurried strides of her own down to the water's edge. Spring-fed, cool, and clear, the Sweet Oak seemed to absorb all the greens of the trees that lined its banks. After Tulsa's mother died, the river had been her lifeline, and this house the only real home she'd ever known. The closest town of Fiddle, population 3,000, had few people, fewer jobs. If they had to close their canoe business, she would have to move away to find work. Tears stung her eyes. She slipped off her shoes, left on her jeans and t-shirt, waded into the water, and sat. The rocks beneath her bottom had long ago been smoothed by the river's flow. Tulsa let herself feel the steady strength of the current hugging her. She and Ruby didn't make a lot of money, especially since Ed closed off the cabins and campground during hunting season in fall and winter for his large family's use. Fortunately, their own house and land were paid off, and they made enough from the summer months' canoe business to cover their bills and save some for emergencies. Fortunately, too, both she and Ruby were content with simple living. Life at the river brimmed with the riches that mattered to them both. Herons, bullfrogs, trees, flowers, whippoorwills, fireflies, and so much more. A twig struck the surface, swirling the reflections of sycamore, maple, and birch. Leaning back, Tulsa immersed her head and counted slowly to 60, then sat up. Cold water slid down her face and neck. She hugged her knees, shivering. If she did have to move away, what would she do? She'd dropped out of college after one semester to help Ruby run the canoe business, having learned she would much rather read a river, looking for the ripples that signaled a hidden rock.